Greetings, loved ones, and welcome to Affirm Peace, a community journal of life where everyone's story is meaningful. I am your hostess, Rebirth, aka Tam B, and we are here with another amazing guest. But before we get into that, you know we have to do our mental health check-in questions. You can journal them, speak them out loud, DM me if you need somebody to talk to. We are totally open for that, and it is a safe space for us to grow and glow together. So, question number 1, how are you feeling today? Is there anything from yesterday that is bothering you still today? Question number 2, what thoughts are running through your mind? Question number 3, how does your body feel? And question number 4, and we know it's my favorite, who or what do you need to support your mental health today? Like I said, journal them, do what you will. Those are yours to come to peace with for yourself and get some mental clarity about your day, about your life, about yourself. You know, we need that. So, without further ado, I'm going to have my guest introduce herself.
Hey, loved ones. My name's Mina Chappelle, KCK born and raised. What else?
Is that it? We can keep it like that?
Yeah, let's keep it simple.
Keep it simple, short and sweet. So, I met Mina through Livable neighborhoods. That's where we first met, wasn't it?
It was.
Yep, it sure was. I started doing community stuff, and she's part of the community stuff. So,
Yeah.
we did community stuff. Yeah.
And it is that ominous the way she's saying it.
Yes. So, my first question to you, my dear, what is community for you?
Community for me is anybody that I interact with, period. I feel like, obviously people through my job, I feel like are my community. People I meet at the grocery store, just those like happen chance kind of meetings.
Yeah.
My parents, my sisters, not just people that support me, but people that maybe I even don't like perceive in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even like the little ants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's my community.
I love that. Okay. For the people that don't know, if you would like to explain what Livable Neighborhoods is.
Yeah, so Livable Neighborhoods is, well, it started out as a task force in the 90s of concerned residents that wanted to identify what's not going so great in Wyandotte County and how do we address that and tackle it and be proactive and fix those issues. And it's kind of like evolved into numerous things. It's a nonprofit now with a 501c3 status. But specifically, I'm a UG employee, so I work with the Unified Government, our local government here in KCK, Wyandotte County. So it's also a division at the Unified Government.
Okay.
But it just tackles whatever's a problem in your neighborhood or whatever's going good in your neighborhood. How do we strengthen those strengths or strengthen the weaknesses and then also kind of like carry on the strengths that we have as a community.
Okay. Good deal. So, what do you consider a good neighbor?
That's a good question. I don't know if I have like a definition for that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I think like the foundation of it is if you have something that you're passionate about, a strength, a talent, and you use that to give back.
Yeah.
I feel like that's being a good neighbor. If you are a singer and you want to do like a little sing-songy thing for the kids in your neighborhood, I feel like that's a good neighbor. If you see some trash floating in the wind and you want to pick it up, that's a good neighbor. Just, it depends. Like the definition is so broad.
Yeah, most definitely that it is. So what made you align with the community work and actually become a part of a Livable Neighborhoods?
Honestly, I fell into this work.
Okay.
If I'm being very honest. I'm kind of like a astrology woo girly, so I do have like a little story to tell a little bit.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So I was teaching. I was a middle school teacher, and I didn't like it. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Salute the troops. You know, thank you for your service. If you are a public educator, I love you. Shout out to you. But I just know that it wasn't for me. I feel like if you're, yes. No, for real.
Okay, go ahead.
But I just feel like if you're working with kids, like you don't just have to like kids, you have to love kids.
Right.
And I just don't know if I had like the love for children.
Yeah.
And so I had to transition out of that role. I quit I quit mid-year at the end of the first semester
Poor babies.
of my second year. I was also in like a teaching fellowship. So I was like learning as you go.
Okay.
So I didn't have the skills like going into teaching. And learning on the fly, you know, I'm not the strongest troop, I've discovered in that sense. But I feel like I kept seeing like twos everywhere up to me, like, am I going to quit? Am I going to go? What do I want to do? And so I took that to me, yeah, girl, quit without a backup job. And so that's what I did.
Trust the process.
Yeah, trust the process. And so I actually applied for this job at Livable Neighborhoods, and I got hired in February, which is the second month of the year.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I just kind of like, I didn't know like really like what to expect. Like the job description was like super vague, if I'm being honest. But I like the work. I'm like, it's so interesting, like the transferable skills that you have from like working with 12-year-olds to work with people like mostly in their 60s and 70s now. So I feel like I gentle parent everybody. It's nice.
You gentle parent everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my good night. You were silly. So what I gotta get on that. What makes you think you gentle parent everybody?
Because I do.
Because you do.
I do. I feel like everybody, you know, like sometimes you get old enough that you even like parent your parents.
Yeah.
Like I'm the oldest sister, so I feel like I've been parenting everybody since I could talk, really.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so sometimes, you know, I have to say, you're like, no, Sharon, we probably shouldn't say that about neighbors, or have you considered this instead, Sharon? Or, you know, just gentle parenting the people.
Have you ever had to put the whip down?
I don't know if I crack it real well, so I just don't use it. You know, I probably should, but I'm like, I don't utilize it well, so I just put that off to the side.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? Well, you know, it's going to take me to this one. What is your biggest pet peeve when it comes to a neighborhood group?
I think, I don't know if this is like kind of what you're looking for. Maybe. We'll see.
Go for it.
And I don't think that they can help it, but I would say like my pet peeve is I think that we're at this like cusp of like needing to shift the culture of how we do neighborhood work. And I think people like are doing neighborhood organizing and advocating in their comfort zone. And so they can't, not that they can't, I don't want to speak down to anybody, but it's really hard for them to like make that shift into like things that might strengthen and improve neighborhood work. That's just like a general critique that I have.
So you think it's just because they're classics and they're stuck in their ways?
I think that's part of it. I think they're stuck in their ways. I think they also, like, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah.
And so I feel like I do bring, like, a different perspective. Like, I'm in my late 20s, and I feel like that's a group that's not well represented in neighborhood work.
Yeah.
I'm a black woman, a queer black woman. So I think, like, that's also something that's not well represented.
Yeah.
And I think, like, because the demographics that I typically work with are, like, older, usually, like, white women that I'm assuming are straight.
Yeah.
I'm making that assumption.
Yeah. Because you know they hide it.
Yeah. I don't know. But I feel like I'm bringing a different perspective that they're like, I don't know if that one will, like, work out, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Do you think it'd ever be something that will, I don't want to say this, I guess be ironed out in a fashion to where they will actually open up and not be stuck in their ways?
I think it's going to take more people, like, showing up.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think more people that are not well represented in the space. I think it's going to be a daunting task at first. Like, you don't want to be, well, most people don't want to be the first to anything.
Yeah.
But, like, somebody's going to have to step up. And you're going to have to be the first man, the first woman, the first 20, 30, the first renter in those spaces, and maybe feel like for a second like your voice is being drowned out, but just be consistent.
Yeah.
And I think like I noticed like when you got like a couple of like months, years really actually, not months, if you have a couple of years in the game, I feel like people are more receptive to what you have to say. But I think like that power of like the numbers of the voice and the consistency is what's going to be the thing that like shifts people, like, yeah, actually this is okay, let's try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. You do have to have years around here, but we're not even going.
Yeah, I know there's a woman who, I think Denise said that she's lived here for 30 years, and she's like, yeah, but I'm not from here, so I don't really have, like, the credit to, like, how does she frame it? Like, basically, she hasn't lived here long enough to be taken serious. And I'm like, 30 years.
Well, they are hardcore on that dot. Like, if you have to be born, bred here in Wyandotte. Else no matter if you've been here 60, 70 years and you wasn't here all your life, you're an implant, and they could care less.
Yeah.
And that's sad. Because a lot of times, and I hate to call y'all that because I love y'all, but a lot of our implants are the ones that are the movers and the shakers around here that are actually out there getting things done, but they sometimes have a difficult task because the people consider them an implant.
Yeah. And they have a lot of investment in the community as well, but
Right.
I hate that it's not taken to be, like, valid.
Right.
Like, skin in the game, just because, like, you haven't been here since you were born, which is why I kept my intro very simple. I said KCK, born and raised.
There you go.
So I do have skin in the game, but so does
We're
everybody else.
true Wyandottians over here.
So do the
okay?
transplants, y'all.
So what is one of your best moments when working with neighborhood groups?
Some of my best moments, I feel like, are when I land myself into these little side quests.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I doing here doing a podcast, y'all? This is so cute. This is so funny.
Because it's wonderful.
It is wonderful, but it's something that, like, I wouldn't have thought
Yeah.
that I would just stumble upon doing. So, like, little things that I guess, like, all of life is like a little side quest, really.
It really is. We're all in a what is it called? What am I looking for? Simulation. Yes, most definitely. We are all in a simulation, and you create your reality.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes.
But I met a woman today, speaking of, like, side quest. One of the things that I'm doing at work right now is I'm making these postcards for neighborhood groups. They can have, like, a mass mailer and, like, hit more neighbors that they're contacting.
Speaking of that, did we finish yours?
I finished yours today.
Yay! Okay, go ahead.
I didn't print it, but I finished it. It needs to be printed.
Okay.
But I asked them to come in because they had, like, quite a few parcels, like, you know, parcels
Yes.
in their neighborhood. And so I asked them, like, can y'all come in and help me put the labels on the postcards? Because
It's a
1,000 postcards is, like, quite a
Yeah.
daunting task to do by myself.
Yes.
And so they kind of, like, trickled in one by one. And the first woman, her name's Miss Sue. She does, like, community engagement for a church kind of in, like, the Turno Diagonal area.
Okay.
But we were just chatting, just talking stuff, and I found out that she was a Black Panther.
Oh,
And I'm
really?
just like, yeah, like, those kind of, like, side, like, how would I have known to, not known, but, like, when would we have ever had that conversation besides, like, a
Right.
little one-on-one? We're just doing some tedious work. We need something to talk about.
Exactly.
Well, I'm a yapper, and I'm uncomfortable with silence, so I need something to talk about. But that was so cool to find out.
That
and to learn
is
about her.
cool. And then, like, so is she the president or anything? What part of the neighborhood group is she just a member?
She's just a member. She helps
Okay.
out because they have, like, well, they're trying to develop a partnership
Okay.
between that church and the neighborhood group itself.
Gotcha. Okay. Interesting. Is she bringing any of her organizational skills from the Black Panthers into the neighborhood or the neighborhood group? Or...
I asked her the same thing.
Yeah.
I think, I don't want to speak for Miss Sue,
Okay.
but I will say I think that she has a skill of, like, organizing the masses that's, like, really cool to see.
Yeah.
And I hope that, I think, like, this neighborhood group is in its infancy, if I can say that.
Yeah.
But neighborhood group work moves really slow. Mm-hmm. So infancy could be, like, it's a 5-year-old neighborhood group.
Especially in Wyandotte County because they have been categorized as we called police.
Yes.
So,
Oh my God, that's what I should have answered earlier. As
It's
the
okay.
thing, the pet peeve
yes.
that I have.
I know.
Yeah.
It's mine too. It's so stupid. But I used to always, even when I was little, I would see those signs. I'm like, why is that we called a police sign up? What is that about?
Yeah, like, we have local resources that's dedicated to enforcement. I
Yeah.
think, like, a neighbor's role is to say, like, how can I help you? I see you're not
Exactly.
getting your grass cut.
How can I help
What's
you?
going on? Can I help you get your grass cut?
Exactly. I have a child in the back that's ready to come out here and mow some lawns. Let me help you in that sense. Like, just help each other, not call the 50s on me. Dang. Anywho, that's what I call. Sorry, that's what I call the police. I've been calling them that since I was little. So
The 50.
yeah, and when
Okay.
it's a bunch of them, I just add 50 up and be like, dang, it's 250 outside. Anywho, um, why do you believe Wyandotte County is depressed?
Not to out anybody with depression, such as myself. No, I'm kidding. Everybody has depressive moments, you know.
Yes, they
Depressing.
do.
I think it's because Wyandotte County is stuck. And I think when you're, like, depressed, even though you know what your next step should be,
You stuck.
you can't do it.
You're stagnant. Feet is in cement.
Yep. You're
Yep.
like, dang, I know this makes sense to do next. You just can't even get started.
So do you think it may come from, again, the classics being stuck in their ways because they're born and born and raised here, and they feel that Wyandotte should not innovate in any way, shape, or form?
I wonder if it's less so that not that they don't feel that Wyandotte County should not innovate, but just that they don't feel like Wyandotte County has. There's like a bit of like jadedness of like, okay, like I hear people say all the time, like this is my 30th community forum that I'm going to, or every year they have a community forum and get our feedback and then nothing happens.
Exactly. So they have all this data, but
Yeah.
not doing anything.
Yeah, and I think like even if people maybe if they don't themselves like resonate with feeling stuck, but they feel like, oh, what good is it gonna do if like the last 20 tries that I've attempted to give my feedback and to do something actionable, like it doesn't go anywhere, it kind of like fizzles out really soon. Which I think is a problem, but it's like also like I understand it.
Yeah.
Like them being there, so I don't want to knock them, but then in that case I'm like, okay, well let's get in like a new generation of people who aren't,
Yeah.
you know, tired and stuck already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got to get some fresh blood in there. What are some ways you believe youth and young adults can get more involved in community work?
If you have an idea, an idea specifically, and you're like, I got these action steps to make this idea happen, approach a neighborhood leader, and they're going to be so excited to have you at the table, genuinely. But I will also say, I think you're going to have to also do a little extra legwork as well and find people that are going to be able to help you to like bring that to fruition. So let's say like you wanted to do like a mural in your backyard.
Yeah.
And you have like, oh, like step 1 is I need to get paint. Step 2, I need to identify like, am I going to put it on my fence or on the shed or whatever. But then like somebody on the city side that's going to walk you through like, and that could be me as well. Not to say like this is some imaginary person, but like, do you need a permit for that? Like there's just something that you don't know.
Right.
So find like a trusted adult that can like help you, especially like on the municipal side of like all the like red tapey rules of like how to get that done. And I think like showing like that initiative and that follow through, like it's gonna earn you some brownie points.
Yes.
And they're gonna love to have you there anyway, just because like you're under 40, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now for the permits and stuff, go to PMC, Property Maintenance and Compliance. They just ask some questions. They got to answer them. And if you don't get it from the person that you ask, and keep calling and get somebody else.
Or even ask your commissioner as well. I think like something that's missing in Wyandotte County is, or I won't even say that that's a Wyandotte County issue. I think that
That's an
people
all-over issue.
place too much emphasis on like federal elections. We need to be more like locally involved.
Yes, most definitely.
Ask your commissioners, how do I get a permit to do X, Y, and Z?
And if you don't know who your commissioner is, you need to figure out what district you're in. If you don't know what district you're in, and then you'll figure out who your commissioner is. Because a lot of people don't even know what district they're in. They don't even know if districts exist.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of education that needs to be done within Wyandotte County for the residents, because they've been, I don't want to say hiding everything for so long. It's just like they don't keep them informed enough. Or
Do you think it's like hiding like a little intentional, or is it? Because my mom used to say that there used to be like a civics class like when she was in junior high. Throwback, because what is junior high anymore?
right, exactly.
In middle school, but they would have like
Right.
a civic class that like you would actually go to you would meet your commissioner, you would find out all that stuff, and I just think it's not. Just things feel less intentional, maybe.
They do.
Than they used to be.
They really do, because I don't remember that. at all.
Yeah.
And I'm born and raised. So, yeah. Interesting. Some things to think about. Do you believe that mental health plays a huge role in communities, the way the communities look?
Yes and no. I don't think mental health, in the way the communities look so much, I want to say no.
Why so?
I think specifically in Wyandotte County, we have like a history of like redlining.
Yes.
I mean, the country has like a history of discriminatory policies towards Black and brown communities.
Right.
And I feel like that and like the ripple effect down generations, that has the biggest effect about what our community looks like. And then how like so many things are like tied to property taxes. So it's like you're subjugating like, or poor people to poor conditions just based off of that inherently. But I think that it doesn't help that if you don't have, like if you're not well on the inside, like your environment kind of reflects that on the outside. It's like you're going to litter.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to, I know the UG has this campaign called Enjoy, Don't Destroy, but you're going to destroy things. Like,
Exactly.
you're not feeling good on the inside. So.
Right.
But I don't think that that's like the bulk of why the community looks the way that it looks. I don't want to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interessante.
Thank you.
Yeah. So where do you see Wyandotte County in 3 years?
Neighborhood work is really, really slow.
Yeah.
Extremely. Thank you, DJ. Yes. Choir say yes. Neighborhood work is super slow. So I don't know what we're gonna be like in 3 years. I hope like incrementally better, but I can't say that I have like such grand visions in 3 years. I don't want to lie to y'all and say that I do.
Well, why we can't just speak it into existence?
Because I like to be realistic. I have a Virgo rising. Oh God. Thank you. But yes, good things are going to be happening, but just slow, you know.
Oh.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady
like
does
for
wins the
example,
race.
let me put like a positive reframe on it, y'all.
Okay, please.
So Strawberry Hill Neighborhood Association. I don't know if y'all have ever been to like a Strawberry Hill pub crawl.
I have not been yet because I don't want to drink that much.
Oh.
But I need to go to just get the experience.
Yeah, to support the community.
Yes,
but
most
also if you love to
definitely.
drink.
But
pubs.
I do share it though when they advertise it. I do share it, so I support that way.
Yeah, but I think like this year coming up will be like the 10th, early 11th annual pub crawl maybe.
Okay.
But they last year, so on the 9th or 10th year of the pub crawl, St. John's Park in Strawberry Hill got like a park renovation new due.
Yeah.
And so there was an agreement between the Parks Department and the neighborhood association in that area that said, hey, like you guys coordinate the pub crawls. However much money you raise for that, the city will match you.
Okay.
And so, I mean, but it took them 10 years to raise enough money to get a new park. And that's what I mean by like,
The
it takes
neighborhood work. It takes time.
takes so much time, but it's like worth the payoff, it's worth the reward.
Well, they couldn't like all the bars that are within the pub crawl, like a portion of the proceeds of whatever they sell that day could have went towards that to speed it up, right?
For sure. Could, but did it?
But it didn't. But there's an idea for you guys. We just gonna leave it at that.
Yes.
Okay. What adversaries have you overcome personally and professionally doing this work?
I will say personally, I'll speak to that one.
Okay.
I think that I have a huge issue being a people pleaser.
Okay.
And the last, I'll say like 5 years of my life has shown me like you can't please everybody.
Honey.
So you might as well do what you want to do.
Yep. You got to please you first.
Please you first. Still be a good person. You don't stick to your morals and your ethics. But at the end of the day, like there's always going to be somebody that doesn't agree with how you move through life or the decisions you make or the mistakes that you make.
Yep.
They're going to charge them to you. So
Yep. You're always going to have those that like you and those that don't. And you're not going to lose any sleep either way. So, I mean.
well, I do. That's my problem.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, I do lose sleep actually.
Oh, gosh, Mina.
Because I wake up in a cold sweat, I'm like, they hate me.
Oh, my good night. I can't. So, I would really love to hear this one. If you were a youth, a young adult, how would you like a neighborhood group leader to approach you to be a part of the group?
I feel bad because I don't feel like I have like a positive, I would want them to do this. I just have a list of things. I don't want you to approach me like this.
Well, then how would you not want them to approach you?
I would not want them to just invite me to a neighborhood meeting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I think like in this, I'm gonna speak on behalf of the generation, because I feel that I can. But I don't know. I feel like Gen Zers, like, we want to feel like something's like actionable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ADHD, like tablet kids almost. Like, we gotta have something that's gonna keep our attention.
Right. Not just we did that flower bed over there last month.
Yeah.
And we got this grant to go and do a bake sale.
You're just talking at me.
Yeah.
Don't just talk at me.
Gotcha.
Like, invite me to the cleanup, ask me to make a dish for the potluck. I don't know. There's a raccoon that y'all trying to trap in the neighborhood. Ask me to catch it with my bare hands. I don't know.
No, don't trap the raccoons. I'm an animal person. Don't trap. You just talk to them. They understand.
You talk to the raccoons?
I do. They
Okay.
understand. Well, maybe they understand me.
Yeah, I need you to come to my house real quick.
What are they doing?
They're like in the top of the house. Like,
They're
I
in
feel
the
like
top of the house?
Every 2 years, we have to get our roof redone.
Oh, wow.
Not a tangent, but we have to get our roof redone. Because the raccoons are like literally in, like you can hear them little scratching.
Little scratchies and stuff?
Yeah.
Are they up there getting it on and having babies?
I hope not, because we don't need more.
No, you don't.
No.
But hey, that's what they do.
Yeah, but you can go.
They live in the dumpsters, and oh my goodness, fun story. So,
You're like smiling from ear to ear about that.
Because this story is when I found out that I can actually talk to him. But anywho, so my youngest son's dad owned a restaurant. We co-owned a restaurant together, and I was taking trash out in the back, and I heard them in the back, like I heard them in the dumpster, like moving around or whatever, and then I opened the lid up. And they all not all of them, but two of them jumped out of the lid. I threw the trash down and was like, hold on, wait a minute. And they ran off. Then I lift the lid back up, and she was in there in labor. And she was looking at me like, oh my God, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I'm pregnant. I'm in labor. Don't hurt me. And I'm like, don't worry. I'm not going to do nothing. Just have your babies. We good.
No, I'm gonna set this trash right here.
And exactly, I'm gonna set it right here. And then I know they were still around because they trying to protect her. I'm like, y'all can come on back and do what y'all do. And I walked off. As soon as I did that, they ran back in there. She had her babies, and then they weren't there the next morning. So I didn't get attacked. And I'm like, well, look at this. Can I talk to animals?
Interesting.
I know, right?
And they say like raccoons are trying to domesticate themselves. Maybe they really can. They got
yes, and it's some that be around my dumpster, at my place I live now, and I'm like, look, y'all, I'm just coming out here bringing the trash out. We good. Y'all can have whatever's in here. Just don't put it in the streets. Don't put it in the parking lot. Don't put it in the grass. And they be good.
That's what's up. That's from Tam B. Mina, Chappelle. I do not come in peace when it comes to the raccoons. I'm not gonna lie.
I love animals. I love them. It is what it is. Oh, this is funny. Okay, so what organizations? We're going to go into the collective power piece. What organizations and WYCO do you believe demonstrates dynamic collective power?
Is this like a shout out? I'm doing like a. Hey.
Why not? You always soft parenting and stuff. Give them some kudos and some accolades.
Who do I think's doing really well? People I want to shout out. I want to shout out my girls Camille and Miss Candy Caldwell with OCP.
Okay.
They have a neighborhood group, kind of in the Carl B. Bruce.
Yes.
I always forget the name of the middle school because it was Northwest.
Yeah, it was Northwest, so it's Carl B. Bruce.
B. Bruce.
Yes.
Okay. They're in that area. I feel like they're always doing something. They've got something going on.
Yeah.
I know they're having like a cleanup soon.
Yeah, I like the
Some
Caldwells. They're
activity.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yes. They some lively little ladies now, but yes, they sweet.
Yes. I feel like everybody, we need those.
Yes, we do. Most definitely.
Let's see. Argentine Betterment Corporation. I feel like they
Yeah.
always do like a great job. Armadale Renewal Association. I guess like maybe now's the time to just plug like with my office, the UG like contracts 8 different community development organizations to do basically neighborhood improvement work.
Yeah.
There's currently 7 actually, but I think that they always do a great job. I think that they do, and they carry so much of our community on their back. And they're really great people that I don't think like maybe get like enough credit.
Yeah.
Is that the word I'm looking for? Maybe.
Recognition.
Recognition.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I'm like, not only does like neighborhood work take a long time, but I'm like, it's also really tedious work.
It
A lot
really
of planning.
is, because it's just like and then it's like you're doing these things for neighbors that you don't even know if they care or not. When it's certain situations where the neighborhood group isn't really, the neighbors in the neighborhood group aren't really active. Did I say that right? Yeah, I said that right. Did I say right?
It sounded right in my
Okay,
head.
we got it.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it can be very tedious.
It can be.
Yeah.
And they stick with it, and they do it. They come back every year. They're really dedicated to the work. Justice for Wyandotte, that's another org that I feel like kudos to them.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, y'all got y'all plugs. Let's go. Now, do you think they could work better if they do collective power and all come together?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that there's definitely been attempts. I don't think it's where we want it to be as far as coming together and being more coordinated and kind of like a fist that gets stuff done together. But I think like slowly but surely, like we're all coming together. We're planning to do 2 like citywide cleanups, if you can call them that. The first one's going to be on April 25th.
Okay.
And the second one's going to be on September 26th. And that's like kind of our way of how do we coordinate to beautify like our corridors, our neighborhoods. Yeah, but I think like everything can improve and be better, and I think like their coordination could as well. I know like the organizations like down south, like southeast, like Rosedale, Armadale, Argentine Turner, they do a lot of collaborations together, but it's not like a citywide, like it's not where I want it to be, where
Right.
everybody wants it to be really, I think, citywide yet.
Like a huge collective.
Yeah, but there's an effort to get there.
Do you believe the UG should practice better collective power strategies?
I'm not going to skip on that one. I think,
Okay.
for sure, yeah. I think, I don't know if this goes into like our whole like depressed thing, but I think that, maybe it's not like a depressed thing. I think like this is like literally like end stage capitalism, but everybody's just doing the bare minimum to get by.
Right.
And unfortunately, like the people at the government, this is their job and they're tired, honestly. They're over capacity, overwork, undervalued.
Yes.
Yeah, and so I think that because of that, like, you kind of get, like, the bare minimum, but
Yeah.
people are in, like, almost survival mode, honestly. But I wish that it wasn't that way, because I think that that's really, like, negatively impacting, like, the work that we can get done.
Okay.
But that's just, but yeah, the UG definitely needs to do more. But it's like, who's the they? You know what I'm saying?
You're right. So who do you think that they are?
Everybody. I think it's everybody. But I think that everybody's doing a lot. I don't think, that's why I think like before I had this job, I had this perception of like, there's Oogie Boogie in the closet that's
Yeah.
like intentionally keeping Wyandotte County like stagnant. And I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. I do still kind of believe that. But I think for the most part, that's not the case. I just think like everybody right now is like literally doing like 2 or 3 jobs at the UG.
Yeah.
Things are falling through the cracks. I think like people like even that are really passionate, like want to do a good job, just don't have the time and energy to do, I think, the work that they want to do.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like, they're the they. Like 2 things can be true at once, you know?
Yeah. I get you. So, these are going to you.
Yay.
What do you look forward to when you rise in the AM?
More sleep.
You look forward to more sleep
I
when you
do.
wake up?
I do. I hope I get up before my alarm so I can like cut it off and like put like an extra like 25 minutes actually. I love, you know, when you like wake up a little bit earlier than your alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I get up.
I don't. I'd be like, thank God.
My good night. I can't believe you. Stop it. Really?
No, really. No, really. But,
Okay.
okay, well,
No, really.
let me say something else. Something else I look forward
You
to.
don't have to say anything else. If that's what you look forward to when you wake
my
up, that's
honest-
you.
I've always been a sleepy person.
This is a safe space.
Okay, that's my answer. I've always been such a tired person. I'm so sleepy all the time, y'all. Always. Unfortunately.
That's okay. Yeah. It's fine. What is peace for you?
Peace for me. It's my bedroom.
Okay.
I know I'm on that same. I tried to fight it, but that's my answer.
It's okay.
I've done like a really nice job of like curating my space. I feel like also to be on my astrology like woo woo girl stuff again, but I'm a Cancer. Like it's all like it's the moon, it's the home, it's like the inner shell, you know, the crab. Yeah, my space I like have like a lot of plants. Yeah, I'm like, okay, my plants aren't dying because I didn't overwater them this time. My bed's nice and made. I got like 1,000 blankets. That's my peace, is my room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you at peace with yourself?
Perhaps not. I'm working on it though.
That's good to always work. How are you working on it?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This year's the year of the horse.
The burning horse.
The burning horse.
Yes.
And I feel like that's kind of how I'm working on my peace. Interestingly enough, it's like being more disciplined, and making goals for myself so that I, something else that I feel like I've learned in the past like 5 years is like all of this shit is made up. Like all the rules are made up, all the institutions. So I'm like, do what I want to do, but do something that's gonna make me feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
So I registered for the LSAT. I'm gonna take the exam to get into law school soon.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like taking better care of my cat. I'm like, yeah, I haven't brushed you, in 2 months. That's crazy. That's real crazy. So yeah, just like doing things that I'm like, oh, when I feel productive, I feel more at peace.
Yeah.
But things that I like genuinely want to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you affirm your peace?
What do you mean? Say more.
So, and you affirm standing ground and being stern with whatever it is. So if there's a situation that occurs to where it's trying to knock you off your rocker and get you out of that state of peace, how do you affirm your peace?
I don't know if this is like healthy, but I'm the eldest daughter. So actually, I'm not even going to blame it on the eldest daughter thing. My mom used to have a saying. She was like, blank. What? She'd be like, cry and move on.
Cry and move on?
Cry and move on, or something and do something else. She'd be like, walk and cry, like wash dishes and cry. She's like, you can cry, but cry and wash the dishes.
Right. Do what I told you to do.
Cry and do your homework. So I'm such a crybaby, but I don't know if that's like affirm. Absolutely. But I'm like, I'm going to cry and do whatever I need to do. And that's how I affirm myself. I let myself feel them emotions, but do what I still need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no wrong or right answer. It's how you affirm yourself.
Yeah, that doesn't feel very affirming, though. It's avoided, doesn't it? It's a different A word, I think. Perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's your answer.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a wrong answer. It's not up there, Steve.
Okay, this one. Have you ever thought, if I change my mindset, I can change the world?
I don't think I've ever thought that, but I think it's true. Like, you ask me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now is this something that's going to be floating through your head?
Yeah.
Good.
Yes.
I love that.
Thanks, Tam.
You're welcome. Okay, so this is where we're going to get to. Give me your 2 favorite words in the whole wide world and your definition for those words.
Let's see. I think reframe is one of my favorite words.
Okay. What's your definition?
to take on a new perspective. But specifically for me, it means positive. Because I think, like, I can so easily not have a positive mindset. And I'm like, think about that again. And how can you make it positive? So that's what reframing is too.
Okay.
Perspective shift.
Yes.
And then my second word, favorite word, I'm going to say sleep. Yeah, I love
How did I
sleep.
know?
I love it so much. It's my favorite thing to do. And sleep means to me peace. It means,
Oh, Mina.
it means REM cycle, None of my naps are like shorter than an hour and a half. 'Cause I need the full like REM. I need the eyes to
You don't know how to cat nap?
I don't believe in those.
But you
I
got
think
a
it's
cat.
like a pseudoscience.
But you got a cat. No,
Okay,
cat
but
naps
cat naps
are
are like,
wonderful.
What, 10 hours?
No, they're not. They're not.
Be honest. How?
You know what? You got a cat. I don't have a cat.
Okay. I was like, how you gonna argue with me?
But so why they call them cat naps?
Because they be napping.
I
Just
always
like me.
thought it was like a short nap. That's why I'm like taking a cat nap.
Yeah, but I think it's like, I don't know. I don't think that's how it should be.
Yeah, you think about it. You never. It's things that you truly never asked. You don't know what you don't know.
You're right.
So, interessante. Okay, moving on. So we are going to get into our mental health check-in questions. You ready for those?
I am. Hit me.
All right. How are you feeling today? Is there anything from yesterday that is bothering you today?
Honestly, I've been feeling like a little anxious in general.
Why?
There's just a lot going on. Like, honestly, if you don't feel anxious right now in the world, I'm slightly judging. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything really specific. I just think, like, everything's a lot.
There is a lot,
But
but
I feel less today.
you feel less today?
I feel less today before I walked in the room.
Okay.
For the interview.
I know you walked in and you was like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's quite all right. All right, so what thoughts are running through your mind?
I feel like my mind was like 1,000 miles an hour. I'm thinking about how I have something to do every evening.
Okay.
Yeah, but in like a good way. I feel like I like for the past almost like manifested like how busy I've been recently.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Well,
like,
that's a good thing.
yeah, that you get what you manifested for.
Yes.
But it's almost like a gene switch sometimes. You're like, damn, this is what I asked for?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Now
I'm
you got to
thankful.
Now
I'm
you got to
grateful.
work it out and deal with it. Well, not even deal with it. We're not going to say deal with
Yeah.
it. You have to accept it.
Yes, but I'm thinking about all of the beautiful people that I get to see later this week
That's good.
and share my energy and time and, osmosis their positive energy onto myself, hopefully.
Goodness gracious. Okay, question 3. How does your body feel? Rested?
Squeaky?
Squeaky?
Yeah.
Why? Because of your jacket?
I think so.
Oh
And
my
it's like the
goodness.
couch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Mina, your body though.
That don't count?
No.
Okay.
I'm not accepting that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Take 2.
No.
My body feels, I'm going to say clean, even though, okay, I'm going to say clean, but it's because I feel like there's like oil on my face. And I'm like, it feels, I don't know, like I'm really in my skincare bag.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks.
It's good to be in your skincare bag. Your skin needs that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vitamin E, y'all.
Yes. Yes, I love vitamin E oil. It's nice. Anywho.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 4, and my favorite one. Who or what do you need to support your mental health today?
Who or what? I don't know if I have a who or a what, but I will say I am interested in therapy.
Okay.
If you're a Black woman that does therapy sessions, please let me know.
I can hook you up with mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, I think that's like my next goal is I'm like doing all these things. I'm like, girl, you've been talking about therapy for some time. Like, go ahead and do what you say you're going to do.
Yes, most definitely. And she's wonderful.
Okay.
Yes, I will most definitely refer you.
Mm.
Actually, I got my mental health check-in questions from her.
Oh, nice.
She did it to me. And I was
Okay.
like, can I have that printout? She said, yes, you can. Use it every day. Share it. I was like, I sure will. So when I started a firm piece, I'm like, I'm going to use this because everybody needs this. So, yeah, that's where the mental health check-in questions came from.
Does she do them at the beginning or the end of?
Whenever she feels I need it. It's not something that goes on all the time.
Oh, okay.
But whenever we feel that I need that type of mental adjustment or clarity or come to, we utilize them.
Okay.
Yeah. But I really do it for myself every day.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm having people do it on the show.
Yeah.
I do it for myself too.
That's nice.
So yeah.
Do you want to do them right now? Like as we.
Do we want to do them? I used to. Do you want to do them right now?
Yeah, I kind of want to hear it.
You're the first one that's done that. Awesome. Because I was going to do it back and forth, but I'm like, no, I'm going to just let the guests
Well, how
do
many
it.
more do we have?
So, no, that was the last one.
Okay, yeah,
It's
well,
just
let's
four.
run them through. So you could do them so I can hear.
Okay, let's see. How am I feeling today? Well, I am feeling clearer than I was yesterday because, as I told you earlier, you're not supposed to tell people this, but since we're here, I put myself on a fast because I needed to get some mental clarity, and I have been drinking way too much coffee and too many of them sweet rolls. So, yes, the little buns, the little Hawaiian buns.
Oh.
Yeah, they're my weakness.
Okay.
So
What your Thanksgiving bag?
I was, yes. So I was just sitting back and I reflected with myself and I'm like, why am I eating like this? What is going on? So I'm like, nope, Tamara, you need to put yourself on a fast. You need to get some mental clarity. And I was really starting to get clouded with some things that I have going on. And, you know, I'm always doing something. So my schedule is, yeah. So I just felt that I needed to do this for me and be intentional about it, and we'll leave that piece there. And I don't need to speak about that, but I'm really being intentional about this fast and getting that mental clarity for myself. So I feel rejuvenated right now, but you know how you have that little spot right in between where you get a little agitated and you was like, and then you found, okay, go get you some fruit then, Tamara. I'm like, no, I'm not going to go get me no fruit because that's the problem now. Stop it. So, yeah, that's how I talk to myself. So, yeah. What thoughts are running through my mind? Oh, why in the world is my phone going so crazy today? Because it is blowing up, okay? Yeah, I can't hear it, but this bad boy is off the Richter right now. I hope everyone is okay, but I am on a podcast and we are here. That's the thoughts that's running through my mind. How does my body feels amazing.
Oh, good.
I am on this regimen with myself that as soon as I get out of the bed, I have my minutes of meditation. Me and God have our conversation. I journal, and then I get up and I have this workout that I have to do for myself. No, I get to do for myself right before I walk out my room. The only reason I walk out my room before I do my workout is if I have to use a restroom. And I go back in there and I get the workout done. And then I'll go on my walk if the weather permits. And then I come back home and then I do a home workout. But there's also this extra piece that goes on throughout the day. I have posted cards on the doors leading up from the stairs because there's like maybe 4 flights of stairs in the house. And before you go up each flight of stairs, you have to do 20 squats and 10 stair push-ups or regular push-ups, whichever one you want to do at that time. So I do that for me and the boys. And we have to do those.
Like they do it with you?
No, if they going up the stairs, they have to do it.
Okay.
Every time you go up the stairs, you have to do it. So you have to do 20 squats, or you can do like, there's variations of squats. You can do like 5 squats and like 4 pulsations or something like that. I have different variations of it. And then one stair, I have a kettlebell to where you can add some weight, and another stair, I have a medicine ball where you can add some weight. So we're getting a workout. So even if I end up off my regimen a little bit, I still have that piece that I go through, and I'm getting a workout regardless whether I fall off my regimen or not every day. So right now, your girl feeling good.
Yeah, it sounds like
Yes, I am.
that's that burning horse discipline.
Yes, most definitely. So who or what do I need to support my mental health today? Oh, I don't think I need a who. What do I need? Oh, he always there. Oh, God was said in the background, but he always there. I would say, it's been interesting because I've been looking for my tribe, so to speak. Yeah, my tribe. And it's been difficult to find that around here because I'm a very eclectic person with the surroundings of Wyandotte County.
I also feel like you have like a nomadic spirit.
I do. If I didn't have kids, I would be a nomad, most definitely. So I have been this tribe from, actually it was from YouTube when I first started listening to her. It has been something amazing. Listening to her and actually speaking and mingling with the individuals that are all within this tribe. And it's super dope because we're starting to create the sections of people that are all over, that are within the group, so we can all come together. Of course, ain't nobody in Kansas City, Kansas, so I'm just going to have to go close somewhere.
Who's the closest person to
Chicago right now, or Texas.
So not close at all.
No. Yeah. So it's interesting, but I would love for me to go ahead and connect with those of like minds, because this mind of mine, honey, is something very wonderful, and I need that connection. So yeah, that's what I would need for my mental health today.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
You're so welcome. So now we have our shameless self-promotion. You can go ahead and say your socials, where you want people to follow you, how they can get in contact with you to formulate a neighborhood group, or however you would like to do that. You look there.
Hi, it's Mina, Chappelle. I don't have any socials that I want to share. I had like a downward spiral at the beginning of the year, beginning of last year. I've been off of like a lot of my social media.
Okay.
But I will say, if you are interested in doing something good in your neighborhood, you can find more information about neighborhood groups or neighborhood and business revitalization organizations at the Unified Government's website, wycockck.org/L as in livable, N as in neighborhoods. Or you can email me personally at M as in Mina, CHAPELL at wycockck.org. And I look forward to making a difference with you. So, thanks.
Awesome sauce. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. It was a delight.
Thanks for having me. This was fun. I was like so nervous, but
You
this
were.
was
I told you it was fun.
Yeah, this
I
is
told you I
like,
wasn't gonna do you wrong. Yeah, you got this. So, to my loved ones out there, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, if no one has told you today, I love you. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are handsome, and you can aspire to do anything you want to do with your life, because you create your reality, nobody else. And always remember, we don't beg, we don't chase, we embrace with grace. And always remember, to affirm your peace. We out.